Honor's most recent smartwatch, the Watch GS3, is a fitness-centered wearable that is loaded with thingamabobs to follow things like your pulse and blood oxygen levels, all through an enormous AMOLED screen that is great for looking down mid-exercise while looking polished. Unfortunately, however, there are a couple of sizable disadvantages, as far as one might be concerned. Honor's own operating system is missing with the outsider help presented by wearables, or even Fitbit's trackers, meaning it's precarious to involve your well-being information in everything except Honor's own application. It likewise won't work with any iPhone, as it's Android which quickly precludes a major part of expected purchasers. Design and fabricate. Simple roused design. 2 actual buttons and touchscreen. Look over various watch faces. It's hard not to begin this piece of the survey without getting out. Whatever a gorgeous fitness tracker the Honor Watch GS3 is, it looks more like a simple watch than the adjusted corners of a Fitbit Sense, or an Apple Watch with a major roundabout AMOLED board overwhelming the design. But with some bezel on show. More on the display right away. However, in spite of the real body being genuinely sizable, it feels light at 44 grams and simple to wear for extensive stretches. On one side, you'll track down 2 buttons, one that goes about as a customizable launcher, while the other one raises a menu in whatever piece of the, at this point, untitled operating system. Assuming you really do involve the watch for an exercise that expects, for example, a push-up, you'll end up pressing the 2 buttons without importance to. In view of that, we'd prompt pointing them up your arm rather than descending. While there are a lot of watch countenances to browse, there's no customization of any sort. You essentially set it and go. One way or the other, you get a proper 5 ATM waterproof rating significance. It'll get by at up to profundities of 50 meters, in spite of the fact that Honor says it's reasonable for pools, coastline swimming, and other shallow water exercises, yet not things like submerged jumping, plunging, hot showers, saunas, underground aquifers, and other swimming or profound water exercises. Screen and speaker. 1.45 an AMOLED display. Simple to peruse in daylight. Great speaker. The display on the Honor Watch GS3 is an AMOLED board. Significance tones are lively against the dark foundation of the base operating system. That makes it simple to peruse, even in direct daylight, and it truly draws out the shade of a portion of the watch faces included. It's likewise reasonably fresh with a goal of 466 x 466 pixels, bringing about a pixel thickness that Apple would approve of 326 ppi. Maybe most shockingly, however, the GS3 has a truly great speaker that upholds Bluetooth calls, as well as playing music from it. It won't ever match your phone or a devoted speaker for sound profundity. Yet I'm dazzled by how clear the sound is from it. Specs and performance. Untitled operating system is perfect for well-being following. Barebones for all the other things. Installed capacity for music playback. Maybe the greatest sign of the Honor Watch GS3, being a work in progress of sorts, is that its working framework is untitled. While it misses the mark on snappy moniker, however, it offers fast admittance to well-being measurements. Swiping on some random page will take you to see things like pulse, stress level, or blood oxygen following. These hand off back to the Honor Wellbeing application, in spite of the fact that it merits bringing up that the marking inside the Play Store stays, like the Huawei Wellbeing application, something which could create a touch of turmoil. As I've referenced previously, there is no iOS usefulness, so on the off chance that you have an iPhone, you'll have to look somewhere else. In any case, when you're in, you'll be given a helpful dashboard of sorts that features the watch's information. The SpO2 sensor will take standard estimations while resting or snoozing, while pulse is estimated all through some random period. The application likewise offers everyday, week-by-week, or month-to-month Cs. Rest following is likewise included, with clients urged to fill a purple ring by guaranteeing they get sufficient rest. There are likewise rings for steps, exercise, and standing, which will be recognizable to anybody that has at any point utilized an Apple Watch. Performance is strong, with no recognizable slack while flicking through screens with well-being information or while working out. Honor doesn't state what processor is inside, however, you get 4 GB of stockpiling to play with. Tragically, however, the Honor Watch GS3 is altogether attached to its own application, without any reconciliations for any semblance of Strava, Fitbit, or even Google Fit. This will be disappointing for certain clients and maybe even make the watch a hard pass. Ostensibly the greatest oversight, however, is the absence of a NFC chip for installment utilizing the watch, with pretty much every cutting-edge phone, and by far most of fitness trackers, significantly less expensive Fitbit models, offering the choice to pay for your shopping without expecting to convey a wallet. It seems like a major miss here, and implies anybody resolving should accept their phone, as well, in the event that they're going to the shop returning. Battery duration and charging. 451 mAh battery. Astounding battery duration. The absolute best quick charging we've seen. The Honor Watch GS3 is a smartwatch that is not effortlessly broken down, that is without a doubt in everyday use, matched to a smartphone, getting notices, and working out decently routinely. I hit 6 days of accuse of simplicity and that variables in a periodic SP2 following. That predominates the 24-48 hour battery duration of an Apple Watch, and coordinates up beautiful reliably with something like the Fitbit Sense. Less exercises, however, and you'll effectively hit 7 days. Surprisingly better. The remote puck that you use for charging can propose close to a day of purpose with only 5 minutes of charge. It's really enchanted to have the option to drop the Watch GS3 down for merely minutes and realize that it will be fueled until the end of the day, particularly assuming you're going on an impromptu run on the grounds that the downpour has halted. Finally, thanks for watching this video. See you again next time.